Hi, and welcome to Swedish Dharma Tarot. My name's christinamarialeifsdotter, and I'm here to do a reading for lovely Libra. We love them, don't we? We love you, Libra. Charming, sweet, diplomatic, and easygoing, independent, freedom-loving. Yeah, all the things that we like. In the pre-shuffle of the tarot cards, the Princess of Staves fell out. Oh, why is this always so difficult? It's in particular on StreamYard. Yeah. Anywho, this is a child or a young woman. It depends on if maybe it's your child, maybe it's your girlfriend. But a child or a young woman under 28, born in the sign of Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So a girl or woman who likes action, drama, passion, all these fun things. I have a lot of fire in me, so I appreciate it. And if my voice goes wonky, it's because it's allergy time and it affects my vocal cords in that way. In the oracle cards now, in the path of the soul, you got Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin is a Chinese deity. She's the Chinese Tara, Buddha Tara. She's a Tibetan Buddha Tara, and this is the Chinese one. In the yogic path, you got Lakshmi, the god of abundance, Indian deity, who she's the protectorate of the universe. She's the one that shows that you're very well protected by the universe. She stands for luck and fortune. So it's pretty good. Started pretty good. Let's have a look at the rest, Libra. And for those of you watching, if you have any questions about this reading, or you can post your questions in the description box, and I'll do my best to answer it when the reading's over. If you'd like to have a private reading with me, I'm offering 25% off at the moment until the end of June. And you can get in contact with me on Messenger, or if you're watching on YouTube, then you've got the email in the description box. And we'll agree on a day and a time, and you can ask all about your love life or other relations, about your career or business life, previous lives. I love doing them. Or maybe you'd like to make contact with somebody that's passed. All of that. All of those. We can do bits or all of them. Depends on you decide. And also, I want to mention that up until the end of June, I'm offering a 25% discount. Now, you guys from Africa and India that don't have money for a tarot reading, you can always contact me anyway. But for Westerners, you got to pay. You got to pay up. But you're going to get a 25% discount, so you should be happy. Okay, so we have both a man and a woman. We have the King of Swords, and we have the Queen of Swords. I haven't seen enough yet to know if they are an item or if they're separate. If they're two separate readings. I'll just get my bearings. Yeah, I'm still not sure, but I'll start by looking at the King of Swords here, who's feeling rather split. Uh, he has also felt very, very tired, but he's recovering from that. Still, excuse me, he's finding it difficult to find solutions to the problems. And what are the problems? Money. Lakshmi's come up again. So the deduction to make from that is that you think you have problems with money, but you don't really, or else you've had problems with money, but it's going to be put straight very, very soon. I can see that you're unemployed, but it doesn't mean that you're going to stay that way. You do have a family to support and you're very worried. But I think I would really like for you to manifest a job. Not try, when we worry, when we think, oh my God, how am I going to pay the bills? How am I going to do it? No job, no money, nothing coming in, only money going out, etc., etc. It's very easy that it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy that what we expect, we also create. But it works both ways. So if we expect, and I think you should, the cards really suggest that you should expect money to come on in, then it will. And it might not come in the shape of a job. It might come in some other form, but money is coming. I'd like to reassure you of that, really. And you have a Mother of Earth. You have an Earth sign, a Queen of Pentacles. So a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo in your life. She's the mother of your children. She suits and fits you perfectly. You're very good for each other. There's a lot of genuine respect and appreciation of each other, and you enjoy each other's company, and you have very similar values. So she's also helping to bring balance into the money mix in the family. Have faith, dear Libra. Have faith. Now I'm going to go to the Queen of Swords and see what's happening with you. You also have a daughter in Swords. In Swords. Yeah, you have a. It's a bit the same thing, but opposite. You have a husband who's a King of Pentacles, and that, of course, like with the Queen of Pentacles, it's Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And you also have a daughter who's a Libra like you, or an Aquarian, or a Gemini. So the air signs are possibly, but I'm not really sure, that air signs are possibly suffering a little bit more when Mercury is retrograde. I suffer greatly when Mercury is retrograde. My whole life goes bananas. Not my whole life, but anything to do with technology and communication, and that's what I work with, so that's a big part of my life. It goes bananas, goes bonkers. I like that word. My life goes completely bonkers. But I also have a lot of, not Gemini, but I have a lot of Libra and Aquarius in my chart. So it could be very much that both of you, both the King and the Queen, are feeling the Mercury retrograde. Let me know if you're feeling the Mercury retrograde, please, because I'd like to know what other people's experiences are. I speak to people, and no, they're not noticing it. They're not feeling it. And I'm caving into it. Libra, Queen of Swords. You've had to make a lot of sacrifices, but you've also done a lot of healing. And you are well on your way. And I think in the autumn, if you live on this side of the equator, or in the spring, if you live on the other side, you will go into, it's your birthday I'm talking about, you'll go into your next life cycle. And we tend to do that with my cards. Most of us function on 7-year cycles. But sometimes I come across people who function on 9-year cycles. Now, what you need to do is look in the review mirror, and then you can see one of the tumultuous times, or when did you get married? When did you finish school? When did you start to study? Or when did you finish that? These big things tend to happen when we are leaving or entering a new life cycle. So I see that your communication with your husband, because I thought he was, it is really, 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 really strained at the moment. But I also see, sorry, but I see the actual marriage. So either you've just recently married or you're about to get married. And I think you're very happy. Yeah, the 10 of Cups. And the communication's on its way. I don't know what's happened. That must be Mercurius, I think. Mercury. I'm never sure. Is it Mercurius or Mercury? Anyway, the planet, you know the one I mean. So there's lots of good things to look forward to here in your relationship. And I would like to look at the Princess in Fire. She belongs to you, Queen of Swords. And unfortunately, yes, I see that's what you're healing from, that the baby that you lost, and you actually lost 2 babies. There was a twin pregnancy. I'm very sad about that. I'm very sad, not about, I'm sorry. I really want to send you my condolences, because that's a really, really difficult situation to get yourself through. But you are getting yourself through it. You're well on your way. And maybe this is something that's affecting your communication with your husband at the moment too, because it must put a lot of pressure. Well, it would put a lot of pressure on a marriage in one sense. In another sense, it can, of course, bring you both closer together because you share this pain. And that's what's going to happen with you. But that might also explain the difficulty in communication at the moment. That it's been very difficult, and it's been very difficult to talk about. But now everything is about to turn right side up. And that was it from the tarot cards. And let's go on to the oracle cards, which were just spectacular. With the Path of the Soul, you had Kuan Yin. And this is for both of you, both the King and the Queen of Swords. Don't really smell so gas. Yeah. Kuan Yin is the bodhisattva of compassion. In the cards, she represents compassion and kindness towards oneself. Stop being hard on yourself. Watch your mind and the words and judgments that you have about yourself. You're much kinder and more forgiving of others than you are of yourself. It can take many lifetimes to fully embody this lesson of compassion, but you're almost there. This is one of the biggest openings of the heart center that one can experience. And I think the two of you, the King of Swords, I think you've been given a lot of help to open your heart center through the difficulties with your family income or your support of your family. And for the Queen of Swords, I think for you, it has a lot to do with your miscarriage, unfortunately. Yeah, I never said that. It's difficult to point out that, yeah, I talk about losing a baby, and of course you have, but it's during the pregnancy, so you have miscarried. You haven't lost a child altogether, if you understand what I mean. So that's done a lot to open your heart chakra. And here comes Lakshmi, goddess of abundance, fortune, and beauty. Many call upon Lakshmi, but she only comes to few who have earned it. Today, that is you. She's the goddess of abundance, physical beauty, Oyas, which is the vital life force, good fortune, and fertility. She's the sweetness of the fruit, the petals of the flower, the glistening of the ocean. She's such a poet, Sahara Rose, who's written the book. She's the extra spark that makes certain things beautiful. She comes to you with blessings of prosperity for the fruits of your labor. She has recognized your generosity and rewards you in her many ways. Whether it's financial abundance, radiant health, loving partnership, a comfortable home, good fortune, or impregnation you're seeking. Continue to give freely and lovingly, and so will she. So both of you are reaping the rewards. I think that's wonderful. Thank you very much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, please be kind enough to give a thumbs up. And in any case, wherever you're watching, if you would consider sharing the video, that would help me a lot with the algorithms. And if you would consider subscribing to my channel, Swedish Dharma Tarot, I'd be so happy. Love and light.